you sing it. Hey, mama, don't stress your mind. We coming home tonight.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to the honored judges and the audience. I hope you guys are feeling as amazing as I am right now, safe and sound in our home. Let me introduce myself real quick. My name is Amalia Putri Dinanti, speaking on behalf of Pcpmr Sman Negeri 3 Bogor. To start it all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, for the grace that He gave, and salawat salam may always be delivered to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who brought us from the darkness to the light. To inform you, this is my really first time competing in Jumbara, so I can't even describe how excited I am to be given this opportunity to compete in such a competition. Well, from the topics that have been given before, I have wisely chosen to bring up about what should we do as a student to respond to this pandemic COVID-19. I think this topic is such an important matter in our current predicament, and hopefully this speech can bring more awareness about the COVID-19 situation. And with all that, in this lovely day, I'd like to deliver my speech and I am respectfully asking for your attention. You guys, we all know that we've been staying at home for approximately 6 months. As a young generation myself, I would say that it is quite enraging to do so. I should have gone outside hanging out with my friends, go to school, and explore more possibilities in my youth. But nothing actually I can do about it, even though yes, it is quite exasperating and I think we all have the same feeling about that. Well, all of this is the result of COVID-19. In case you guys are not aware about what is COVID-19, well, I'm kinda here for it. According to the World Health Organization, coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered coronavirus. Most people who get infected will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring any special treatment. Older people and those with underlying medical problems such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes are more likely to develop the serious illness. You guys, this virus spreads primarily through the droplets of saliva or the discharge from the nose when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So, it is really important for us to practice respiratory etiquette. For the example, coughing into the flexed elbow. As of October 14, 2020, the Indonesian government has reported 341,747 persons with confirmed COVID-19. There have been 12,156 deaths related to the COVID-19 and 267,581 patients have recovered from the disease. The World Health Organization is working with the Indonesian government to monitor the situation and to prevent this virus to spread furthermore. I know, right? It is so terrifying. The virus that usually only seen on trailer movie is now happening in real life? I just can't comprehend it right. But wake up. It's time to deal with the reality that this virus does exist. So, back to the topic, what should we do as a student to respond to this pandemic COVID-19? First, I think it is really important for us to respect our fellow medical workers by helping them out. Those people who have been sacrificing their times, their family, even their lives. Perhaps you wonder, is there a way to help them? Is it necessary to donate? Well, if you can donate, you may donate. But I don't think all of the students have already entered the productive ages to have enough to donate from our own pocket. So the easiest way is to stay at home if there's no necessary thing to do outside your home. Yes, by staying at home, you can already help them breaking the COVID-19's chain from spreading around. But I know we're the generation that can easily get bored. So, here's the activities that I've been doing to survive quarantining at home that you can probably do too. First, study. I think we're all doing that through the online learning that the school has provided. Mine is over at 12 p.m. But sometimes my teacher gave me schoolwork, so I do it right away so that it won't pile up. Number 2, watching movies. I really love watching movies or TV series. The series that I'm trying to finish up at the moment is a German Netflix series called Tahun. But in this case, I try to limit myself by allowing only watch an episode per day. Number 3, baking. Baking is a new hobby that comes out from my inner self during this pandemic. Eventually, I really like it. I bake a lot of stuffs like cookies, bread, pretzel, and many more. Number 4, reading book. Reading book is a really good activity to improve our knowledge. You can either read school books or novel. Both are fine, totally. Number 5, last but not least, I remember my mathematics teacher once said that we need to rest our eyes for at least 2 hours from gadgets. So in the afternoon time, I like to messing around in my yard, like riding bicycle, making TikToks, or just watching the sunset. Anyway, you guys, you can do anything you want, but my tip is to fulfill your day with a lot of activities so it doesn't feel like you just get through a rough quarantine day. But remember to always manage your time properly. Moving on to the second response. Remember when I said to stay home if there's nothing important to do outside your home? What I mean by saying nothing important is like, I'm sorry, but going on vacation or hang out with your friends. In my humble opinion, you can do that very risky activities after this COVID-19 situation is over. But in another case, like you need to go for groceries or maybe medical reason, then that would be permissible, as long as you do the health protocol of COVID-19. So here's the health protocol of COVID-19 that you must obey to prevent this virus to spread furthermore. Number 1, always wear your mask. Number 2, keep the distance from people for at least 1 meter. Number 3, avoid touching your face area with your hand. Number 4, wash your hand by the time you arrive at your destination. Well, you can now go at least feeling safely. Now, moving on to the third response, I would loudly say that you guys, don't let this pandemic make you less productive. In this modern era, you can easily do anything. Instead, in this pandemic, you actually have more time than you had before. But no, it is not time to lay on your bed throughout the day, but it is time to explore and dig the potential that buried inside you, that you didn't know you actually had it with you all the time. Remember to always be productive and creative. Lastly, I would like to say that you guys, we're holding hands in this together. I am certain that we can survive this. And hey, I want to make sure you guys to keep yourself healthy either mentally or physically. And don't forget to drink water at least 8 glasses per day and eat nutritious food. And also you can take vitamins if somehow it is needed. Guys, I think that's all for me. I am really thankful for the attention that you gave to me. It really means a lot for me. And I hope the message that I've delivered could be accepted for you all. Well, I'm just a normal human being who couldn't slip away from a mistake. So for that, I am deeply sorry if I am mistaken. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Aspesia humanity. Bye.